Alrighty then. So I'm waiting for people to arrive, but at the moment, before they arrive, I just want to make it very clear the entirety of the purpose of this stream, which is for those of you who have actually been paying attention on the Twitter, you would have noticed something very intriguing that had occurred. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I have decided out of the boredom, that is my moment today, I decided that I was going to challenge Tonka, the brave, to a fisticuff duel. Basically utilizing whatever stipulations we agree upon, but preferably bare knuckle in the dirt until submission or KO is my preferred thing. As far as funding is concerned, well, ultimately, originally I was going with the idea that he would pay for it, but now, due to the ideas of a few others, I have decided to probably go with their ideas, which is using other sources of funds, selling heroin, the like. Just kidding. No. Basically allowing the people to crowdfund this event and hopefully to have it live streamed by a third party, which is something that I would most likely prefer. And honestly speaking, just to make it very clear, it's nothing personal against Tonka, right? I'm from Missouri. We just do this for fun. That's pretty much all we do this for the lulz. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, regardless of the outcome, I'd buy him a beer. And secondarily, to answer Medicare Fimbot here, yeah, he is streaming right now. He has been live for almost 8 hours playing some shitty game on some shitty console. What a great man you guys got there on the internets right now. This guy who spends over 1/4 of a day playing some random ass fucking boxing game. Woo! Yeah, man, he's a working man right there. Yeah. No, I know he won't show, Daddy. I guarantee he won't show. I guarantee he's gonna puss out. And by golly, I'm gonna have my fucking fun with that. The moment he makes a stream talking about this, if he does at all, he may just ignore it. I'm just going to sit down and I'm going to make fun of it. And Keek Thulu is absolutely correct. Missouri is the show me state, which is ultimately the point here. The fact is, I want to see what will happen. I just want to fight him. I have no ill will. I just want to beat the living fuck out of him for the fun of it. That's all. He's the tough guy. He's the great wrestler of our time in some place that nobody's ever heard of, in some amateur fucking arena nobody even gives two shits about. And, yeah, sounds like fun. What do you guys think? But I would imagine that, people on all sides, whether it be Tonkas or otherwise, would just love to see something like this. I'm just a nobody. He should have nothing to fear from somebody like myself, right? So, ultimately, I just think this would be super interesting. Also, I am actually waiting for a couple other people to arrive in this stream, namely Zell, for one. Kind of waiting, trying to figure out where the fuck he went. Since he was the one wanting a stream in the first place, in general, and, yeah. So ultimately, I want to see where this goes. I think this will be super interesting, super fun, and can't wait to see what happens. I have the underlying suspicion, however, that he will either A, completely ignore it entirely, or completely puss out. Secondarily, no, if he tries to make the claim that he's wanting to do some kind of fake wrestling bullshit, I don't want anything to fucking do with it. I don't want anything to do with that fake bullshit. That's pussy shit. I don't fucking give a fuck, right? I mean, it's fun to watch the WWE, but he isn't in the WWE. He doesn't have any fucking fighting skills. He tries to make up some shit about doing UFC or some garbage. Look, I grew up doing fucking street fights. I don't give two fucking shits about that gay crap, right? And so the fact of the matter is at the end of the day, like, if he really wants to fight somebody, I'm up. I'm game. But on top of that, and I don't know if I've already said this or not, but I do want to say, too, that I want somebody third party to record and live stream this event. I want no fuckery to be involved. I do not want him to be responsible for any of that streaming, so to speak. So, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't want him in any way, shape, or form tainting the event if it at all occurs. Yeah, Adawolf could do it. Why not? Ultimately, however, I do not think he will discuss it. And also, another little thing. No, I am not on Hangouts, Adawolf. I am in Discord. Hangouts actually no longer exists. Please hold. I have something to take care of real quick, so I will be right back. Alright, okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Anyway, I had to take a massive piss and do some other shit. Anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to get other people in here, god damn it. People are not fucking coming in here that they're supposed to be in here. I was trying to get some people in here that could argue with me over whether or not this is a good idea or what. And yeah, nobody's really coming in here. It's kind of annoying. Yes, let's see if he's still streaming his video game. Let's see. And let me make something utterly clear, by the way, too. It's like, I play video games as well. I have nothing against video games. But let me tell you what I don't do. I don't stream fucking video games or even have the time to play any video game for fucking 8 hours straight. Especially the same exact boxing game. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude, that's insane. It talks about people being unemployed and shit, and yet fucking for some odd reason he has the goddamn time to just fucking pop the fuck in to this fucking random ass fucking video game and play for almost half a fucking day. I mean, what kind of shit is that? It's fucking gay. Watch out, he is gonna get a DMCA. Yeah, like he was gonna do with Trippy. Oh yeah, fucking give me a DMCA. I don't give a fuck. You understand something about my YouTube channel? I give no fucks. So, I don't really care. So, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. At the end of the day, that just does nothing but fortify my point. That's how I see it. Anyway, trying to get some people in here, and they're not arriving. Grant says, no shit, geek. She should eat a fucking shotgun. Wow, that's dark. Woo, man. I am gonna moral fag over that until the end of time. I'm kidding. I don't really care. I think everybody should eat a shotgun. But either way, he's being a wuss. Who's being a wuss? Tonka? I mean, like, the thing is I'm just waiting for Tonka to actually fucking say something, right? I mean, like, here's the fact, though. I'm not letting him in my stream. I don't fucking give a fuck, you know? Wait, who is ignoring Adawolf? Wait, whoa, what's going on? I must have missed something here. What's going on here? Adawolf, I just asked when Tonka is going to fight Vlad. Oh. Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, let me go look to see. Like, he might have actually fucking blocked him. Let's see. Let me find this. Where? Do. Let me see if
with him on fucking SpaceX
that pops up
and fucking getting to Mars.
Vita streaming.
Go Elon Musk. And
about it now. I think Tonka should go and accept or decline. Yeah, probably should. Sorry about that audio of their fucking random game for a second. If that actually popped up, my apologies. Probably sounded like some serious gay sex. But either way. Yeah, no, kind of sucks to throw out a challenge if the other guy hasn't had time to see it yet. Yeah, I mean, it kind of does. So people are already trying to puss out on his behalf for him. Jesus fuck, man, that's interesting. Wow, he's got some real pals there. Woo. Yeah, no, this whole thing's fucking hilarious. Pause the game just to check out who Adolf is. Yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, this is the thing, right? Like this is all I need is to see what the fuck happens. As somebody said on Twitter, they said, nothing I've ever seen you do strikes me as something a man does. Oh my golly. Oh Jesus. Man, that just kind of sounds like an alt account. That's what that fucking sounds like. That's interesting. That's groovy. That count was, let's find out. It was ADSF satellite. Sounds like an alt account to me. And there's some correct spelling here, so it can't be one of the Kumatards. It's gotta be the Kuma man himself, right? So Vlad is what happens when homosexuality meets autistic and decent facial hair. I take that as great offense. I'm so hurt. Geek Thulu says they know he won't show either. They are worried that their refuge will get destroyed if Tonka fucks up another fight. Probably. He is the usual, I don't know him. Well, I mean, if he says he doesn't know me, he's full of shit, right? And that's the funny thing. I've already had a minor verbal altercation with him, and that thing was taken down, unfortunately. It was on somebody else's stream, so that was interesting. But ultimately, at the end of the day, yeah, so I'm waiting for people to come in because I feel like I'm doing this all myself, and I'm just working entirely off whiskey right now. Yeah, great whiskey. Woo. He says that to everyone. Yeah, I mean, he even had a code name for me. It was great. Anus Vlad. That's original. Very fucking original. Yeah, no. I'm just waiting. Nobody seems to be coming in the chat to discuss this. He dodged Tennessee Marine for you. Huh. Wait, what? He dodged Tennessee Marine for you. I don't quite get that. Why would he? I don't know. I must be missing something there. He offered to fight Zell. Yeah, that was never going to happen. He said he wanted to hear you offer. He wanted to hear your offer on one of his streams. Oh, wow, on one of his streams. You mean so that he can edit, moderate, or whatever, right? The offer, is that it? American Phoenix, Vlad, on a serious note, I have to get some sleep. You might need to throw a temporary mod to someone so they can okay the hidden messages. Here, how about I make... wait, who is not a mod here? Yeah, I'll just make Medicare Fim a mod. There we go. Okay, so no, Addy, you're never gonna be a mod. Just doing that to piss you off. Get in the stream, Addy. You're in my Discord. Join. Hello, Uzi. Okay, so it says he talked shit on TM that he would fuck him up. Then he dropped that. Then said something about he wanted to hear your offer and fuck TM. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to make the offer on his streams, right? I'm not going on his fucking stream. I'm not giving him that. Because that gives him views, that gives him content, gives him all sorts of shit that I don't really want to give him. Secondarily, more than that, he could possibly very well beat me in a verbal altercation on his shit. He probably could. I'm not going to take away from his ability to do promos and shit like that. However, at the end of the day, like, that's not really what matters here, is it? What actually matters is unfettered offers or unfettered challenges, which is something that I don't think and nor trust that I would actually get if I was on one of his streams without a heavy amount of editing or what have you, or deletion. I don't trust him at all. Not even in the little Wow, I can't even talk. Not even in the least amount of ways. Viable Ninja's here. Oh, here we go. Clout chasing Law. You said you wouldn't fight last week and you'd just shoot someone. Law, you bitch. I mean, yeah, I did say that. If they came to my fucking house, that's what I was talking about. What the fuck? I mean, if you come to my fucking house, I'll probably just shoot you. You're absolutely right. Viable Ninja, I'd break the law or the jaw of all of the bitch males in the chat. Oh, okay, cool, good for you. White Knight, burning brightly. Yep. And Medicare Fimbot says, when you're a cripple and can't use your legs to run, you get a lot of practice running your mouth. It's absolutely true. Viable Ninja says, Law, you did say that FA9. I don't know what FA9 is. But ultimately, yeah, hello, Izzy. I thought I said hello already. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, no, that's interesting. But no, I did say that. If somebody comes to my house, I'll shoot them. Plain and simple. Viable Ninja, Anu, get in the chat so you can go on the ever-increasing list. Oh, yeah, no, dude. Actually, Viable Ninja, here's the thing. He'd already blocked me before I even got in there. I actually went in the chat the other day. First time ever. And I was already pre-blocked. Isn't that interesting? So, ultimately, it's one of those things where, I'm not getting in his fucking chat. He fucking blocked me. So, I don't trust him. I don't trust him in the least. And it's funny, because, like, the ever-increasing list, the ever-increasing block list, I'm pretty sure it's what he's referring to. Anyway, how are you doing, Addy?
Yeah, sober, fine.
I'm not sober.
Lucky you.
How's that for a switch?
It is kind of bizarro, isn't it?
Yeah. But, no, it's just funny. You got Viable Ninja in here, White Knighting. I'm starting to think that Viable Ninja is just kind of... It feels like an alt account. Just after a while, everybody starts feeling like an alt account. You know what I mean?
No, he's just a cult member.
Ask Tonka, when is he going to fight me? Yeah, I mean, he's not fighting Geek either, apparently. So, but
sure didn't seem to have much interest in fighting Tennessee Marine either, did he?
Apparently not. But so apparently Tonka wants me to go on one of his streams to challenge him, and it's like, no, like, you can accept my challenge or you can deny it. We're not playing this petty fucking shit. I'm not going on your stream and giving you any bit of content whatsoever. It's not going to fucking happen. You're either going to accept what I'm going to say unfettered from your censorship, which is we all know he would do if it really came down to it, or he can just refuse and be branded a bitch for like the 8th time. One of the two. So that's what it boils down to, in my opinion.
Yeah, even if he accepted, he won't show up anyway.
Yeah, Ace can come in here too if he wants. Zell was supposed to be in here, but he's not in here. So, okay, this is funny. So Antoine liked a tweet from ADSF_satellite that said, nothing I've ever seen you do strikes me as something a man does. I split wood once. But anyway, Antoine liked the tweet. And I'm just sitting here like, what has Antoine ever done that striked anyone as anything manly in any facet whatsoever? I mean, unless, of course, not trying to get your kid back or even see it strike someone as being manly. In which case, I mean, sure, right? If you want to look at it from that California perspective. Anyway, yeah, so at the end of the day, yeah, I don't really care. It's pretty funny. And it's also more hilarious to me that Antoine is like hardcore lurking my shit, which I find that profoundly hilarious. And apparently Gallagher had already said that in my Discord before I even had the chance to utter that thought. Isn't that interesting? Valenicia White Knight Law, I'm here to call you a bitch and a clout chaser. I mean, what's a clout chaser? Is that what does that even mean, right?
Wouldn't the person you're going after have to have some clout?
Yeah,
In order to be a clout chaser?
like from what I understand, you have to actually at least in this context, actually fight somebody to have some kind of clout. And from a fighting perspective, and you see from how I'm seeing it, he doesn't have any clout. He's just been fake fighting. I don't really. It doesn't really make any sense to me. Who has he fought? Who? So Geek Fuel says, so you were gonna fight Annie Vlad because he threatened your girlfriend Tonka. Yeah, I mean that's some white knight shit. I'm sorry, but a Viable Ninja got called a white knight and then just proved the point. Like that's some fucking high IQ shit right there. I'm sorry. I don't even know what else to say to that. That just blows my fucking mind. Wow. Okay. Ouch. Yeah. So. It is exactly, Geek. That's literally a white knight. That is so fucking hilarious. But anyway, Fimbot says, think Brockus will face Zell on COG stream. Zell accepted. Ooh, that's interesting. But Jay Jones, I'm just gonna ignore a Viable Ninja now because it's just he's just white knighting and it's a waste of my time. Jay Jones,
I'm sure he's used to it by now.
Yeah,
I used to think Tonka only had 2 retards and got a third with Sparky, but I'm starting to think a Viable Ninja and Water Jabbers make 5.
Oh, okay. Ace is in death row. Here you go. Hey, Ace, what do you think about all this?
What the fuck? My fucking shit's not working.
I can hear you.
Oh, there we go. Is that better?
Sound fine.
Good. Fucking no. I'm using mobile, so my fucking headphones apparently weren't connected at first. Like I heard Vlad go, "Hey Ace, what do you think about this?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" But no, I got my headphones working, so I'm not that drunkenly retarded yet. About what all of this? The whole fucking Tonka business and the whole fighting thing?
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I think. I think that Tonka's a fucking pussy. He will never fight anybody, actually fucking fight somebody. He's gonna try to go for his rassle, fucking, here's my little dazzle, fucking bullshit, because he doesn't even have a 6-pack, he's got the flat pack, and fucking... It's all a big fucking joke. Like, it's another fucking internet tough guy. And I'm getting really tired of seeing these internet tough guys just fucking talk. Like, if you want to talk shit, I'll give you my address so you can come here and talk shit. I can punch you in the fucking mouth, break your fucking jaw, and have it wired shut so that way you can fucking think about what the fuck you did. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the fucking keyboard fucking warriors, because that's exactly what Tonka is. He's a keyboard fucking warrior that sends his little posse out to suck his dick and, oh, well, you said this. Oh, what manly thing have you done, Anu Vlad? Like, Vlad's probably done more manly things in 5 of Tonka's lifetimes than Tonka has done in half of his lifetime.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. Like, I never got cucked by my best friend, so there's that at least.
And then bought him a beer afterwards, right?
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't understand it. I won't lie. Like, when the whole fucking Tonka Andy fight thing was going on, I did get a little hyped about it. Like, I didn't have a dog in the fight of, like, either way of, like, Tonka versus Andy, and all I kept saying was, from my knowledge, Tonka has jiu-jitsu knowledge, Andy has boxing knowledge, so it would be an interesting match, the ground game versus the standing up game. And, like, I was highly fucking disappointed it never happened. And most everybody was saying it's never going to happen because Tonka's going to pussy out. And look what happened. He pussied the fuck out. I guess that ramp wasn't big enough for him.
Right. Yeah, it's just like, honestly, this is how I view it. I don't. Do I think he's going to show up? No, I don't. That'll be fine. If he does show up, groovy. At the end of the day, though, I'm not going to do this stupid wrestling bit. I don't fucking give a fuck about that shit. Right? I mean, like, if he wants to fight me, fucking bare knuckles, goddamn submission or KO. Like, that's what it boils down to. That's it. In the dirt, live streamed, neutral party. I already talked to my little harem upstairs and told them about it, and they're all hyped and laughing their ass off. They think this is fucking hilarious.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole bare knuckled thing, like, if you're going to fucking fight. Don't be a whiny cunt about it. Don't fucking sit here and go, well, this is my stipulation, that's my stipulation. Like, they already went through the route of doing this sanctioned fucking fight. Actual MMA straight up sanctioned fight with the fucking gloves.
Yeah, like the safest possible fight.
Yep, and he bitched the fuck out of that. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you want to be a bitch about it? Like, let's see how big of a bitch you really are. Like, go fucking straight up, toe-to-toe, bare-knuckle fucking fight.
Yeah. And it's not going to happen. That's the funniest part is I already know what's going to happen. He already said, you know, this is what he's going to do. I want him to come on my stream. Well, I'm not going to come on his stream. You know, I'm not going to fucking do that. He'll either berate the entire thing or claim some kind of verbal victory and refuse, or he'll edit the whole thing or delete it and say it never fucking happened. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna stand in the background. I'm gonna poke at him, and until he either fucking refuses or accepts. That's all.
Well, I mean, at the same time, aren't you taking his same tactic? Because he won't confront anybody. He'll just do his little streams, which, by the way, that's another fucking thing that nobody else is bringing up. Like, when he did the whole shit with Trippy, and Trippy just completely fucking, like, it showed, like, who the fuck he was, he jumped over to the other fucking channel that he had. And, like, he's been streaming off of that. Like, what happened there? Like, are you so ashamed of, like, how you got fucking defeated at your own game by a jobless Juggalo that you just went, oh, like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to play his fucking, you know, that part of his fucking game. Like, he can either accept or not. Because, like, here's what's going to happen. He might make a live stream about it and do some bullshit refusal. I'm just going to make a response video and call him a bitch. And this process is going to repeat over and over until he flat out just refuses or accepts. This is what it boils down to.
Yeah, because, I mean, at this point, what's the point? Like, if you go on his stream, it's just going to be him trying to fucking make those, as he likes to call them, big brain arguments, and just fucking sitting there screaming over somebody or going, oh, they ran the way. Like, look at me. I'm so awesome on the internet. Like, you and Antoine are definitely made for each other. Like, the butt sex, like, I have no idea how much fucking lube y'all are ordering, but just go out and get the 55-gallon drum. Y'all are going to be great.
I'm not internet people. Plays an EA Sports game for 8 hours on a live stream. I have 3 houses. I have enough time to play a video game for 8 hours.
But what's more sad? Someone who streams a game for 8 hours, or the morons who watch it for 8 hours?
Well, the real question for you, Vlad, is do you have a Mercedes and a Benz?
I have a Volts and a wagon.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're getting that super high class version right there.
God damn it. Yeah, that's right.
The only thing to make this bitch fucking classier is if you turn into a convertible.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, it's just, this whole thing is laughable to me, really. Like, I think this is hilarious. I'm having a great night because I know it's going to happen. So, and it's going to be not a goddamn thing. And you got a viable ninja who happens to somehow magically pop up in every stream that just happens to somewhat have something to do with Tonka. He just happens to be there. It's weird, isn't it? Like, you know, it's very strange. And the first thing he does is white knights for the guy. It's like, man, like, this guy, man, he's the man's man. Sends his minions. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, this is gay. Here's the point of it for me. And this is the ultimate point, right? Like, I think he's a pussy, and I'm placing my bets that he's going to make excuses, and he's going to try and make it out that he won't do shit. And that's what I think is going to happen.
Well, yeah, and one of my things is for the dude who's over a year try to fucking call people out and scream, "Fight me in real life." He's been doing this for over a fucking year. Somebody took him up on that offer. He bitched the fuck out. And now he's just still screaming on people at the internet. Okay, I'm at the point, like, if somehow my fucking name gets in his mouth, like, all I want you to do is come here and fight me. You want to scream, "Fight me" in real life? Fight me, bitch. Like, I have nothing else to say to you but fight me.
Yeah. I mean, once you go there, go all the way or don't.
Mm-hmm.
Slayer Raven. Fucking timed a viable ninja out. That's great. Oh yeah, did I ever mention? So this is the rules of my Discord that apply also to my YouTube. So anybody who is a mod, whatever, listen up. All right. The rule on both is don't piss off mods. So in other words, if you piss off one of my mods, they have the full right to kick you to the curb on a whim and just mute you. And I'm not going to stop them. I don't care. I'm not going to mute you, but my mods might if you piss them off. That's my rule.
And to piggyback off of that, Slayer Raven just goes, "Not so funny when it happens to you, is it?"
Yeah, poetic irony. Yeah. No, it's just yeah, Tonk is still streaming. He's coming up on 9 hours, man. Jesus Christ. I don't think I have ever spent 9 hours playing the same fucking game in one setting. Again, I play games, but I don't have time for that shit. Holy fuck.
Wait. You don't have time for that? Like, maybe you have, like, fatherly duties to do and, like, man shit to do?
Right?
Say it ain't so.
I got meth to make, you know? Like, that's what it was. That's the running joke, by the way. So, yeah.
I was gonna say, well, you are one of those Ozarkian motherfuckers, so
right. Like, but yeah, no, see, the thing is, he went into Doc's stream and called me a pothead. And I'm like, no, man, I do meth. I'm not one of those pussies. You know, go all the way or go home. You know? But no,
no, fuck you, I do straight up fentanyl, bitch.
But, you know, I have yet to hear Addie's opinion on this.
Oh, I would love to see you beat the living fuck out of him. I would thoroughly enjoy that.
Look, I'm just your friendly neighborhood raging psychopath. So he has nothing to fear. That's all.
I mean, beware his wrestle skills.
I mean,
because I've never seen someone move around so gracefully in a ring before.
Yeah, those kicks, man. Like, he can really toss them kicks. Oh, Zell. Oh, he's in the waiting room. Here we go. Hey, Zell.
Oh no, it's Sal.
Hey, what's up?
You're on Impalement Radio.
On Impalement Radio. All right.
The TP Impelment Radio super awesome tough guy stream.
Sorry it took me a while, guys. I just have a life, and I was building a roof.
Oh, cool.
Or
What?
was it a patio roof?
Spoilers!
Oh shit.
Isn't it like? Don't you negate that entire so-called approach to life of like, I have better things to do? Don't you negate that when you have to post about it and relay that message?
Well, it's not only that.
Doesn't that negate
Okay.
it? Like you're saying, like, not only did I have to build a patio because I have better things to do, I had to let you guys know I have better things to do.
Right?
It's
I had slaves to beat.
it's not only
I
that.
built a patio.
He didn't even build a patio. He framed it. Not even frame. He did the outside framework and laid
laid
concrete,
out concrete. What did you guys do today?
which takes all of 2 fucking hours for the frame and the laying of the concrete. Like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, did you have to take like 15 minutes?
This point. He's lost his mind because he's got cognitive thought out there, cognitive thought with all his followers. Who's like, boom, here's a stage, and Antoine's just pissing himself. I made a patio.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, Adawolf, if you're still there, can we confirm that can we confirm that Tonka's using a PS4? Because because he told me he's using a PC. You know, like,
Oh boy.
so I'm curious.
Well,
I don't
think
care
that-
about any of that.
I don't care either, but it's just an interesting lie, you know.
I thought he played on a PS4.
He like,
You know, which is normal. Like, I don't know, maybe he got it mixed up or something. That's a little thing.
oh, he's
Whoa,
emulating
whoa, guys,
PS2. Okay,
guys, this is way too big brain of an argument.
that's true. Yeah.
Oh my god, that was a good one. That got me. That was a really good one, Antoine. That was Antoine. That was funny. That's probably the funniest thing you've done ever.
It was.
Just so you guys know, I laid out concrete. What have you done today? Go eat your third service.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Is this an Antoine quote this whole time?
Oh God, yeah.
You didn't
Oh,
see his post?
No, I didn't.
He had to post a picture, like multiple pictures of a concrete he laid out, and he had to say, well, all these people have been trying to get my attention today. I was doing a man's job. I was busy. What
Oh my-
did you do today? I made a patio.
I gotta see
I
this.
made
Hold
a-
on.
Oh, it's
That-
classic, dude. It's great.
And you're gonna fucking die when you see it because
It
literally
is-
he
it's
just
the best.
Oh,
laid concrete and put up 3 fucking boards to frame it.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna actually. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up. I'm not even gonna read it yet. I'm gonna pull this up on the stream. Hold on.
That's why I was like, bitch, that only takes 2 hours. Like, were you taking Taco Bell breaks every like 15 minutes? Like, the fuck is going on here?
I can't. It's just a sign of a guy losing his mind, and he's like, I need relevancy. Like I didn't even dick slap him. Cog did with one post. Cog was like, let's go. Sorry.
Someone spent a whole day vying for my attention. I wonder who that was. Trying super hard, apparently.
I've been silent for the most part on Twitter today, so I don't know who he's talking about there.
I, on the other hand, was building a patio. Jesus. You need a day job, man. You keep spurging. I'll be working more on this tomorrow. Try not to miss me too much. I gotta mute
You
myself.
guys don't find this hilarious? I can't. It's not like he was like, "Hey man, I starred in a film today. What did you do?" I'd be like, "Holy shit, way to fucking go!"
Yeah, well,
He's
and
literally like, "I shittily laid out concrete."
and his
What have
butt
you
and
guys
it
done
and you know
to
what his
me?
buddy Tonka did was play video games. So there's that.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
Okay, so
Oh my
I'm looking
god.
at this like, oh my god. Actually, this is a tiny fucking patio. This isn't even that big of a job. What the fuck?
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it max, like, just for what he did would take maybe 2 hours. Like, you could get fucking Quickcrete that will set within an hour. So
Yeah.
you could frame out the rest of it and, like, actually fucking have everything set up within a 6 hour fucking period. Even doing, like, side rails with fucking lattice and shit. Like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck are you doing with your life? This is sad.
I just like Loki. It looks like shit.
What's
Oh,
good?
man. Zach, that was rude. I don't like the little jab, sir. Okay. Don't
What's
be
up,
rude like that.
Gallagher?
Oh man.
No,
If
this is
Geek Thulu
this
is
is
still
actually
listening, who the fuck's talking?
no. This is Antoine's patio. Y'all give that man a hard time. Okay, he laid me real good. You hear? He had to take a lot of water break.
We're actually talking to the patio right now. Is that what's
Yes.
going on? Oh,
This
okay,
this
all
is
right.
the patio. It's a work in progress. Okay, he learned how to make me on Pinterest.
Now I have a
Okay,
question for you. What do we call you, Mr. Patio? I don't want to be rude.
Mr. Patio is fine.
Mr. Patio.
Don't misgender the patio.
Don't
Right,
misgender.
Pat for short. Is that cool?
Pat.
How long do you have to dry before any of his weight doesn't destroy you?
Well, consider that I'm made of Quickcrete primarily, but he sweats so much into me that it's gonna take a while.
Okay, that's gonna smell like McDonald's and gargoyles for about 2 weeks.
Fuck,
It,
dude.
it will attract some
So,
some
I'm
pests.
sorry, this is like the funniest thing he's done in a long time.
So Patty is the
Oh,
quick dry
boy.
kind of like his fucking drugs that never hit and just never fully get there.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to say that for me again.
I was saying that is the quick dry. Is it kind of like his jokes that never really get there and fully cure?
That sounds
No,
more
they
like
don't-
sounds more like Tonka going to a
they-
fight.
They dry faster than I do. Those that he's just spitting out dust at that point.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but I was gonna say first, if Geek Thulu's still listening, because he's the only one in chat really who's, I don't know, experienced the kind of shit that I finally got pulled on me. Geek, I get it now. I get it. I don't apologize about everything, but I apologize about some things. The things related to Tonka, I get it now. And the same thing with AP. As soon as they pulled that, just that nasty, vile, just, shooting out lies to confuse everyone and just painting an awful narrative, I just told AP, I was like, okay, whatever you're doing at this point, I'm game. I get it.
This is exactly why people have talked shit about Geek, and I'm like, from my interactions, he's a good fucking dude. I don't fucking believe all the other bullshit. He's fucking okay. But now people see all the other bullshit that is going on with these other fucking little circles, this high school fucking drama bullshit circles. It's like, yeah, you know what? People fucking hate this person, that person, and yeah, it's fucking apparently obvious now.
So I actually have a question, Zell, because I just heard this. Are you supposed to, Bloodsport Brachus? Did you accept that?
Well, obviously I would accept. I just don't know if it would be a blood sport.
Okay, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I would 100% accept. 100%. Maybe take him to task with things. But with the Brachus thing, I'm gonna be honest, man. When it comes to Brockus, I want that done and over with. That's one I want done and over with because it's not fun. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean,
It's not fun. So
I don't think you need
that
to
would-
explain anymore. I get it.
Yeah, so that would be my goal if he accepted, because I already accepted. I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Like, this was, by the way, I think it's a dumb idea, but I'm gonna have to accept. I just gotta. But Medicare Fembot, she put it out there. What am I gonna do? It's too late now. So I'm like, of course I'll accept.
That evil bitch. Okay.
Well, it happens. Shit happens, So of course I'll accept. Maybe we will yell at each other for a while, but I will make it very clear to him that I want all of it done between him and I, because there's fun ones like Antoine. Because with Antoine, I was never close to him. With Brockus, we were for quite a while practically family, in a way, in my eyes at least. Extremely close for all the dark shit and stupid shit, whatever. So it's less fun with Brockus. It's way less fun.
You know what I really love is that.
So there, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would be interested in seeing that. Look, here's the thing. I've expressed my opinions on Brockus. Honestly, I don't like him at all. At all, in any facet.
Well, I will tell you before this internet stuff, I would have always vouched for the guy. Brockus was an amazing dude most of the time. And this internet stuff, I think it fucked with his ego. And it fucked with mine.
Yeah, that's not why I don't like him. Honestly, like,
okay, all right, fair enough.
Like I think that the internet sports thing, like for me, it was just the shit that came out on the cunt stream. Like at the moment that he admitted to that shit, and it was true, which of course, I honestly, I'm gonna tell you the absolute truth. Without knowing her, I first made the mistake of thinking that Cadunt was lying, but just based entirely upon her persona that she was very much espousing at the time. And I think it's a fair assessment, not knowing her in any facet. Now, if I had to, I would believe her a lot more than what I did at the time. But especially considering he straight up admitted to the things that he did. And in my viewpoint, I can't tolerate that shit. That shit's fucking no. Like that, I make a lot of edgy jokes, but even I have a fucking line. You know what I mean? And at the whole stalking women thing, no. Zero fucking tolerance policy from Vlad here. I put that on par with pedophilia and rape.
Sorry, what was the last part you said? I was doing something.
I said I put stalking on par with pedophilia and rape. As far as just things I consider innately heinous, things that I would probably shoot somebody over, So if I don't care if my daughter was 18 or 27, right? If I found out that shit, I'd fucking hunt the guy down and shoot him. And so I don't have any fucking tolerance for that. And to me, that forever branded him as a complete piece of shit that I would never want to associate with in any positive facet ever.
Just don't do it on the patio, please. I need to die.
Yeah.
But I mean, and maybe you're more forgiving than I am, Zell. If that's okay, if that's the case, then look, more power to you, right? I can respect that. But at the same time,
I don't know if it's forgiveness that I'm necessarily addressing here. What I would want is I would just I don't like bringing up the stalking thing, but it all started with character attacks.
By the way, speaking of the talking things, Zell, Geek wants to know the story.
Yeah, because Geek's
I'm
saying
sorry?
in the chat. Geek's saying in the chat, was Brockus stalking a woman, and if so, how? He's not
in a van in the dark.
So I guess he wasn't. I'm assuming he wasn't there for all this stuff, but
yeah,
pretty much what happened. Shut up.
break-
I'm
no,
answering.
no.
Okay.
Fucking eat my
Jesus
bread,
Christ.
bitch.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm answering.
No,
Go ahead, Zell.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll just rub your head.
So it all started with just like a little bit of some fuckery to make Cadunt look a little bad and me look really bad. And the way I reply with character attacks is I attack your character. And I usually do it with truth. Like, I just tell more shit about you. If you're going to attack my character, it's like what I talked about with Gallagher offline just a bit ago. I actually don't, care. I don't think it should matter what you live in, how much you earn, what you look like. None of this stuff should matter. But if you're gonna puff your chest and point at someone else and talk to them like they're a piece of shit or throw them under a bus, at that point I am gonna point at you and be like, yeah, but you look like a rotten egg with feet. Like, why are you making fun of this person? So with Brockus, there was some stupid foul play with the cunt stream and shit, and his ego was going through the roof, just treating me and Cadunt like shit. And so my response was like, okay, I'm going to talk about you. And then it escalated to the point where it got so fucking heightened and just so much shit being thrown my way that I brought up the stalking shit. And with the stalking shit, the way that I know about it is I think it started with I went along with him one time. I think is how I first might have been introduced to the whole thing. Like, I was a little innocent to it, but there's still no excuse on my part. I should have turned that fucking car around, but I went along with it, like, oh, we're going to this girl's house, blah, blah, blah. And then as we were driving there, he starts to explain, and I start to put together, like, we're about to just park outside this bitch's house, aren't we? And just, like, to see if a guy was there or something like that. And just wait there, something like that. Anyway, and then it, like, progressed, and he kept doing it on his own. And then I got a phone call from the girl that he was, like, on and off with at the time and really obsessive about. And she told me about a voicemail that she got. And it was a very scary voicemail. It was pretty scary and pretty nasty. To the point where I was like, okay, I'm going to call him. So I called him and was, like, telling him, like, to knock it off, and he was denying stuff, and it almost ruined our friendship, whatever. So that was like, and that was over the course of a couple years or so, maybe longer. So that was my experience with it. And then I didn't experience it again until he pulled it a couple times with Cadunt. And I think it was the second time or something that, like, was the big one or whatever. Either way, I found that out, and then it was like, I started learning more about, like, just the DMs and messages that she would get, and it was very, very similar to that last girl. So, it was a pattern, it was a behavioral pattern. There you go.
So Geek did just ask in the chat, was it breakup and then stalked, or was he suspected her of cheating and then stalked?
Both.
Yep.
And from what I picked up, that was the major creep factor. Like, he had these tendencies and these sort of relationships where he was very not overprotective, but, like, overbearing of, like, I want to know everything that you're doing. but after the breakup of like then checking up on them, like you obviously broke up with me because you're cheating on me because this car is at you. And I know that was part of the thing that was brought up during those streams. He's like, he was watching what cars were coming in and out of the houses, and it's like, what the fuck, like. And this was before he admitted to actually stalking somebody and being there. Like, you're saying that you knew in and out of the houses and what was going on, and you were texting people back and forth, but you weren't stalking anybody. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of really weird shit. And I can't like you could almost let it
after he pulled the shit that he did on Tonka. This is where I'm at. After he pulled the shit that he did on Tonka. Of course I've been clapping back. He ignores me, which is probably a smart move on his part too, right? When thinking about it and clapping back at him, I just realized like I don't enjoy it with him. It's not fun. With Antoine it's fun. It's really fun. With Brockus, it is more about like
Vlad. I'm
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Well, with Brockus, it's more of a genuinely socially tarded child that is just furious. I don't know. I do have some things up my sleeve for Mr. Brockus. I'll probably do those things. I probably will. And then that should be the last of it because I think it's going to be probably one of the worst things I could do to him without doxing or harming him physically.
Well, I do want to say something, and it's just
I'll have fun with that because that's I want to get even with. You want to bring the X's up, buddy? You just forget like who I am able to contact, so we'll have fun with that.
Well, I want to make this clear though, and this is my point of view. Okay, if he had just stalked somebody because he suspected them of cheating, all right, I could almost forgive / understand that temptation, right? Almost like I'm not gonna.
You could understand one slip up of
but post breakup, I think the breakup sends a very clear message of where the line is in the sand. And that is where, like, I'm like, okay, well, and if it's multiple times, then that just gets fucking weird. Pattern of behavior becomes borderline stalkerish. And that's not something that I, in any facet, would even remotely bother attempting to just explain away or justify. Realistically, it's one of these things where, again, like, I don't have very many morals. Everybody knows this. I get shit for it. Whatever. But the few that I have, I am very staunch on. And this is one of them. And secondly, I'm assuming that Addie was going to chew me out for the clacky sounds.
I was going to say, actually.
Oh.
You really give that keyboard a hard fucking, don't you?
Actually, I don't type that rough, man. It's just a clicky keyboard, man. See? I don't know who's doing that, but...
Oh, sorry, guys. Just playing Xbox. Go ahead, Adam.
Okay. But yeah, no. See, this is just me barely pressing on it.
From the motherfucker who complains about my background.
Okay, your background noise is just like clinging beer bottles around or whatever. You fucking...
Come on.
No.
He's not just a drunk. He's also a person.
No, like he literally like walks out of his bedroom when he opens the door. He's just like shoveling whiskey bottles over to the side. Like
yeah.
One of the greatest times is fucking Al starts raging about my background noise. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm making bread, nigga."
Oh yeah, that's deep lore. Yeah, like that was like what 8 months ago or a year ago.
Almost a year ago, man.
Yeah, like I just hear like this fucking noise. This like it was like I don't know. It was like some mad scientist working on a project, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on back there? And the last thing, like, if someone sat me down and was like, now I want you to guess what Ace's response will be. The last thing I would have guessed is probably making bread. And that's what he was doing. The motherfucker makes bread. So there you go.
Hey, man, it's fucking cheaper than actually buying bread.
All right, you weirdo. I don't even know about that. How much was the bread machine?
The bread machine itself was about like $60. So, for what we would have paid for buying different loaves of bread compared to what I've paid for making my own bread now, clickety clack 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 click.
Yeah, Vlad, you need to get super used to like just muting yourself.
Okay, so here's the issue, all right? So I'm muting it in OBS and forgetting muting it in OBS isn't mute it in Discord. So that's my fault. I've been drinking, so I'm on my second Burger King cup whiskey mix.
Classy.
Well, unfortunately, I'm playing. Well, you guys could probably guess what game I'm playing. And
Borderlands.
Oh, Borderlands! I like to call it methamphetamine.
I hate that game.
I like it, but it's extremely simple. You know, it's very, very,
Yeah.
very simple.
There
game.
was a question for you in chat when you were explaining all this, from Phoenix.
Oh yeah, what was it?
He asked, did Brockus contribute to the fuckery of you being called a woman?
Yes, that was well. Okay. Who? Let me make this clear. Who here genuinely watched the stream? Anybody?
Which stream?
The stream about me from Tonka.
Yeah,
Who here watched it?
I watched that part.
I did, yeah.
Okay. You watched it, Addy?
As much as I can stand, yeah.
Okay, did you watch the parts with Brockus on it and the whole reading of the message?
Yes. Or
Yes.
I did.
Okay, could you answer that question then for Phoenix? Because hold on, let me say this. I have not watched it yet. I just trust certain people that tell me the claims. My understanding is, yeah, Brockus was happily using that text to insinuate that I beat women and co-signed it. That's my understanding. One of you answer for Phoenix, though? Hello?
Vlad?
Oh, I was gonna leave that to you. I don't care.
I don't know. I don't really.
Okay, so
I don't
from
think I was paying attention during that part.
from my recollection, I do not remember Brockus actually saying, "Yeah, sure, he does it," but at the same time, like
Did he fight it when it was brought up?
he wasn't actually in the stream when they read all that. So
Okay. No, oh yeah, that's right. I remember because first they had the message, then they did the reading, then they brought him on.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. So my understanding is, I'll put it this way, guys. How much you want to bet Brockus went on there and stuck up for me and said, I just want to make it clear he's not a woman beater. You think he did that?
No,
You think he did that, guys?
No. In fact,
Yeah.
not only that.
That's what I mean.
Not only that. Antoine was wanting to get on there too.
A woman, by the way, that I might have shoved or like punched in the shoulder or something like that because she was attacking my girlfriend at the time. But this is a woman, by the way, that Brockus like loved that happened. He hated this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean about like they will just there's no standards for these people. None. It's just like does that hurt Zell? Okay, then I'll do it. It's just gross stuff, dude.
The thing that I don't get is, okay.
And you know what? I wish I beat the shit out of her. Now I do, because she was a dumb cunt. And she was attacking my girlfriend.
This is my philosophy. Throw punches like a fucking dude, expect to get hit like a fucking dude. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. If you're gonna fucking come at me like that, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I don't give a shit.
You know how there's girls that they test that rule, and
Yeah.
like they have like every quality about them is like, you're punchable. You are so punchable.
Mm-hmm.
She's one of those girls, and then on top of that, attacked my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, okay. And I believe I either punched her in the shoulder or pushed her away. Not a good one in the face. Now I just wish I had hit her in the face if I was gonna be called a woman beater anyway.
Right?
Oh,
Who would have
man.
Who would have thought this situation would have showed up years later on the internet?
Yeah.
And this is one of the fucking times that, like, I regretfully fucking agree with Pinoy that fucking women have too much fucking power.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
It.
He's gone.
A vindictive ex could just be like, and can you believe he beats women up? He's a woman beater. And it's like, bitch, you were there. You were being attacked. You know how aggressive your friend was getting. And you want your boyfriend at the time to just stand there and be like, yeah, that's okay if you get damaged. You were totally... Everyone there co-signed what I did. And I made it clear to her stupid, fat, short little egg of a best friend. I made it clear to her, I'll do it again if you touch her again. Absolutely. She was a cunt.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, when it comes to something like that, let's say, you know, if it was my girlfriend or my sister or something like that, yeah, I'm sorry, like, I'm not gonna, like, just let, you know, them beat the fuck out of her. Whether that her be a girlfriend or my sister or my aunt or my grandmother. I mean, like, what kind of piece of shit would you have to be, you know, to wait? Who got rid of Black or who got rid of Geek Thulu?
That was I'm sorry, Geek. I was aiming for Ninja.
What the fuck?
Okay, can you just give him a wrench then? Jesus.
Eddie, get drunk so that way you could get the right person.
I don't
Jesus.
I don't function as well sober.
Vlad, just give him a fucking wrench.
I already
Why do you have
did.
one?
I did.
Huh.
Just now.
Yeah.
To be fair.
Also, Geek, if you're listening, you know, as crazy as Andy got, tell him I sort of understand now. I know Andy got it worse. I still think he's got a lot of shit to take care of and fix. But as far as the Donga stuff goes, I got a little taste of where they're willing to go.
Yeah,
it is gross, man.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Adolf said I blew it. What did I blow? What was blown?
You got rid of Geek, I guess. That's how you do it.
Shit. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I've actually never talked to Geek. I heard a lot of bullshit or whatever wrapped around him. And honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. He's like the rest of us.
Well, yeah, no, I mean,
he's probably not perfect.
well, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying, like,
whatever.
There were things were evidenceless, and I just was like, whatever, okay.
It's just nice to be able to like come together around the fact that, like, you know, like, it's nice to be able to come together as Donga file survivors.
Donga file.
You know, we need to do like a weekly meeting and just sit around and just be like, yeah, he lied. He totally made up that I killed my
Wait,
grandma.
you do know that, Donga file survivors DFS?
I mean, me and Geek go fucking OG. We're fucking ogre survivors, so.
Oh my god, I forget that you go that way back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Look, thing is, Adolf, I'm not worried about Geek. Like, I saw the allegations lodged against him, and one of the people that were responsible for these allegations, I wouldn't trust as far as I could throw it.
Oh yeah, I took that person out of the server a long time ago.
I say it for a very specific and insulting reason.
And by the way, that it is a big fan of Antoine's.
And Sparky. Yeah.
Who's this it then? Now I'm interested.
Jesse Bug.
Oh,
Oh.
gross.
Yeah, run away.
Gross.
Yeah, so what it was, they were accusing...
That's a little boy.
Yeah, they were accusing Geek of being a perv or whatever, and I saw the messages, and
I saw him too.
and
Yeah,
they weren't
they-
really anything, honestly.
No, they look. They weren't.
Vlad,
They
you're
weren't
forgetting
anything but
another
like.
it. You're forgetting another it. The person who is constantly trying to desperately claw their way into the spotlight and relevancy.
Antoine?
Who? No, someone who accused Geek of doxing them and calling the police on them, and
Oh,
you know,
Joy
it really
Sparkle.
really gets you thinking.
Joy Sparkle.
No.
He's talking about Spectre.
Oh, okay. No.
What do
I still
know?
want
I'm just
to.
a patio.
Fuck that.
I'm just-
Hold on. I was still talking about the whole message thing with Geek and Jesse Bug. I just wanted to say, like, I'm pretty sure I saw those at one point. They were posted or something. I'm pretty sure it might have been Geek that posted them. And I'm pretty sure, like, I read through them, and it wasn't bad to me. It was so obvious that, you know, it was half like joking, and half like no, it was just joking. You know, whatever. So it wasn't a big deal, but like now I get it, dude. Now I get how that to, you know, that little cult over there is like, it is gold to them, because they just take that and then they just go, all they have to do is like throw out the idea of like Geeks talking to underage trannies, and then they just throw that DM out there, and then their fans start with a presupposition, and then they just use the DM to confirm their presupposition.
Oh, with the whole Jesse Bug
It's
thing.
beautiful. It's a beautiful system, guys.
So the whole Jesse Bug thing, like, that thing showed up with fucking Trippy and fucking Full Metal Pickle. And, like, they were trying to get into the whole streaming thing. Like, I was kind of trying to give them some tips, as like, hey, avoid doing this type of shit. You know, kind of go for that type of angle. It'll be better when you're of age, because then you don't really have to, you know, bounce around these different blurred lines. And not even the fucking next week, they were fucking doxing Pickle. And I was like, what the fuck are you
Wait,
doing?
Pickle got doxxed?
Oh, yeah.
When?
Oh, yeah. This was maybe 6 months ago. Pickle
remember-
got
Who?
doxed
I remember this.
by
who?
Jesse Bug. That
What?
thing.
Okay, why is Jesse Bug still allowed around? Because
don't know.
Jesse Bug somehow found a way to pop into that stream where me and Vlad were, you know, exposing Sparky. Why is
I don't know how
he-
that happened,
Why
but I
is
took
he?
care
Why
of
is this
that.
little boy who tries to put on a cute girl
Look,
voice?
can
By
I
the way,
tell you-
fail at it, Jesse Bug.
Can I-
Why is this thing allowed?
Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, with
Jesus,
Jesse
just
Bug
get
in
rid of
general.
this thing.
No, Jesse Bug is no longer around me. She actually blocked me, to point to fact.
No, sorry, It's a little
Oh,
boy. Dude.
I don't.
It's
Whatever.
A little boy.
Okay, fine. But blocked me, and I mean, and that's what that boils down to. I don't talk to it. I don't really care. Like, you know, I gave that person a chance. I was very fair, and you can ask Gallagher too. I had been very clear several times and very, very what's the word here? Kind. Because and everything. And the fact of the matter is that kindness got spat in my face, etc. So, I mean, that's fine and dandy. Do what you want to do. And I no longer want that person around me. And the reason I don't want that person around me is because that person is an excessive fucking emotional train wreck. And I
You guys
can't.
want to hear a funny story?
Vlad, all I have to say is, 17-year-old boy that's putting on a cute little. It's not even cute, but trying to put on a cute little weird voice, and so obviously, for anyone that's into that, by the way, you know, for anyone that's into that, so obviously is some piece of little jailbait that is just waiting to get dirt on people.
Wait, hold on.
It's one of those grossy little boys that's just ugh.
Are you
him
sure,
outta here.
Grant? Grant says that Tonka privated that stream. Are you sure? No fucking way. I was giving him shit for playing games. Did that affect him that hard? I mean,
Private what stream?
the gaming stream.
Before you move on, this is all you need to know about JessBug. So in our server, he would try to like inject himself into the conversations that we were, talking about by posting up these random fucking meme pictures that no one really fucking cared about. And so I saw a child looking for attention, so I changed his nickname to I Am Loved, to which he fucking spazzed because, and I quote, "I'm sensitive to the word love," and then quit the server.
Oh, so he's learning well from Antoine.
Yeah, sensitive to the word love. Can we all agree that like love is not a word people should be fucking sensitive to?
No, I just look, guys. Can we all agree? Like, I don't want to talk about a 17-year-old boy who wants a dick in his mouth or something and is creepy. I want this 17-year-old boy to be non-existent, and I want this 17-year-old boy.
You want him to die?
Know, I want no.
You said non-existent. I mean,
Okay, stop it. No, I want him to know that he doesn't belong here. And what I mean by that is like grow up a little bit. Like you're not like, you know what I mean? It's like if we were all hanging out right now in real life, and then that 17-year-old boy walks up, we're gonna be like, no, go away. We're gonna go drink and talk about sex, and you're a 17-year-old creepy little boy. Go away. Like, I just don't want to talk about him. All right.
No, I got it. It makes perfect sense to me.
I just don't want to sit around and be talking about some little boy minor creepy dude.
Yeah, I mean, the fact is, at the end of the day, I mean,
So just change the subject.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get you. Not only that, this gives ammo.
I was just saying that person's definitely a shitbag because, number one, they're not even of age and they're trying to pull all this bullshit and then they try fucking dox somebody. Like, really? Really? Like, no.
Wait, hold on. What?
They try it tried to dox somebody.
What do you mean tried to dox? Like, what? I never heard this before.
Yeah, we just talked about it with Pickle.
Yeah, with Pickle.
Oh, shit. Okay, I must have not been listening or something.
No,
yeah, you do that a lot. You just block us out.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, you guys are a bunch of spurgs. I have ADHD. What am I supposed to... I'm not spurgy at all. Like, I'm like fucking, like, Spock.
Dude.
You're an autist is the word you're looking for.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, don't make me quote Jess. I'm going to quote JessBug on this.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, my God.
Don't make me go Zell on you.
No, we're not.
Ooh,
you know what? You're not JessBug because that's like a cute little girl name. You're probably Jeff. I'm gonna go with Jeff, dude. And
or no, you know what Antihero called it? You called it Bob.
Bob.
I like Jeff better. But you're Jeff Insect. Okay, there you go. And you need to go away. That's
makes me think of the fucking original Men in Black.
Why?
Because he was all full of cockroaches and shit.
Oh, yeah. Let's, again, please choose another subject right now, Vlad.
Okay, but I want to point out real quick that it's really funny because, like, I mean, unless it's processing, which is possible, Grant might be correct because I am not finding that previous stream that he was just...
a bit to go up.
Yeah, it was a 9-hour fucking stream. I'm going to give it a benefit of a doubt, but...
No, stop being paranoid. Just wait.
I'm not being paranoid. I just want to know if what Grant said is true or not. I have no idea. But it would be interesting...
Grant's what's the word? Grant gets cruel, man.
I like Grant, but it's just...
I do too. Grant gets fucking harsh.
Yeah, no, I just want to say though, if Grant is correct, that is fucking hilarious. That's all I gotta say.
Well, if you go to the rewatch, you should be able to watch. The
Yeah,
last
there's
few
none of it's
hours.
there. None of it's there,
Guy-
dude. It's
yeah,
gone.
guys, just wait for it.
I'm
Just
waiting.
wait.
I'll
Just
give
give
it.
it
I'll
time.
give it till tomorrow. I'll be fair.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
Like, dude, like, who cares if he privated it?
I mean, it was just funny because I literally called him a bitch for gaming for 9 hours straight, like 4 times in this stream.
Well, see, you're assuming that like he's doing stuff in reaction to you. I'm sure he's privated plenty of his stuff afterwards.
I mean, it does kind of give him a bit of an edge. You know, you played this game for 9 hours. No, I didn't prove it. You know, that kind of thing. So, you know, but I'm just saying, you know, like it's just weird because he's got these other games that are on here still that he didn't private. You know, why that one in particular?
See, yeah, you're too obsessed.
But here's the other thing. Well, no, because there's another point too.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not obsession. It's laughing. That's all. I just want to laugh. I want the meme.
Okay. I don't find it. I'm waiting for the funny then.
I'm waiting. Okay, I'm getting to
Otherwise,
it.
I don't care.
Adawolf went on that stream and told him that I was calling him out too. By the way, in the chat.
In the chat or on?
Yeah, in the chat. In the chat. So.
Oh, okay.
And what did you? I'm pretty sure he got
does that
ignored.
add another piece to your puzzle?
Yeah.
He privated it because of you.
He could have. I don't know.
Oh,
Look, dude, I am a narcissist. This is all that matters to me.
Bad.
Fair
Why
enough,
are-
dude.
Why are
Tonka's
we
my
just a
doing
God.
fucking internet trigonometry right now?
You know what? Sparky was right about one thing.
What?
Tonka's just a guy, dude. He's just a guy on the internet.
We're all
He
just
happens
guys
to
on the
be-
internet.
He happens to be a very angry one with a lot of daddy issues, but he's just a guy.
Look. It's not every day you can find somebody on YouTube who is a real life survivor of daddy shoving his finger in his bum bum.
Okay, that's the claim.
I'm just saying, you know, it makes sense.
It certainly explains his subsequent relationship with Vamp Training.
It also,
You know, to be guys, like seriously.
what? Why are you moral fagging, man? What are you doing?
No, I love, dude. I love the shit talking. I love funny shit. I hate the obsessive sidetracking you guys do, becoming detectives with this guy. I don't care.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
don't care.
That's fair.
You're getting on
With Zell.
Zell called his mom and cried
Zell.
level right now.
Zell, I'm gonna go to your house and pee in your shoes.
Okay.
Is that obsessive?
No, that's just rude.
I'm gonna drink a lot of beer and eat a lot of asparagus, and then wait a couple days and then pee in your shoes.
You're reaching that level of drunk, Vlad, where I'm questioning our friendship.
Yeah, like I just I don't know. Just a news flash for you guys. If you guys are caught sitting there, any one of you putting together pieces about how you might be the instrument in his deciding to private his stream, you look like obsessive idiot.
Whoa, don't get me wrong. All I'm saying is this is a weird coincidence. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, optics ain't good there for you, bro.
I respect that opinion, and I'm just saying it could be a total coincidence, and you know, it very well may be. Either way, I find it hilarious.
It probably is.
I mean,
Like,
who
I've
fucking
never
knows?
been I've never been a fan of the people that, like, they'll make fun of somebody or do a video on someone, and then like Pinoid would used to go off about, like, and then something will happen, like they'll get a strike or they'll be suspended on Twitter or something like that, and they'll be like, I bet it was this person, I bet. And it's like, dude, there are so many variables at play with being flagged or being struck. Like, for example, you could have just been a dumbass and said some bad shit, and Twitter decided one day. There's so many variables that you sound dumb when you start going, and it was this person. It's like, yeah, but what if it turns out it wasn't? You're gonna look so fucking retarded.
That's true. I mean, like, I don't know. Well,
You just gotta knock Vlad off his fucking high horse sometimes.
yeah, no, I mean, I don't need a fucking high horse. I just die on hills and beat dead horses. That's all. That's all I do all day long. That's my
Just
thing.
don't know what hill to fucking
Are
die
we
on.
allowed to talk about Pinoid until he shows up?
He's not
I
going to
just-
show up.
I
Yeah,
know.
I look. Here's the thing. I'm actually kind of upset with
No, let me ask
Pinoid right
Addy.
now.
Addy, are we allowed to talk about Pinoid?
I'm always talking shit about Peanut to his face.
No, you know what I mean. Talk about what's going on.
I'm not your mother. You do whatever you want to do.
I am your mother's
Excuse me. No. Excuse me. I resent that because don't act like sometimes you do decide to be my mother, because sometimes you do.
I
So
think.
at least give me that. At least give me that. Don't act like.
I think
I-
Addie would
Look,
be a good mother. I think Addie would
looks-
make a good mom.
Sometimes Zell needs a spanking. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, okay. And also, don't make me feel like shit for trying to be respectful and ask you if I could talk about this. Come on, man.
According to Antoine, I am Zell's mother. Thank you very much.
I don't care if you talk. Pinoid is a big boy. He can defend himself. I don't need to defend him.
Dude, all you needed to say was like, yeah, it's okay to talk about.
Yeah, it's okay.
I was trying to be respectful.
Look, here's the thing with Pinoid, in my opinion. All right, like I like Pinoid, just to make that perfectly clear.
I do too.
But I also want to say, like,
Unless he doesn't like me anymore, and then fuck him.
yeah,
Then I am.
I do want to say, like, I'm a little upset that he's making the move that he's making. Like, I don't understand it. It's kind of confusing. It feels a bit
Vlad, can I ask you a
Pinoid.
question?
What?
Can I ask you a question? Okay, so I guess you're not aware of this. And I've talked with Addy about this. I know, Addy, you've told me some, tried to fill in the blanks for me. But I will say this, Vlad. I am still right now completely confused and have no idea what he's up to. So could you fill me in then? It sounds like you know something. Because I'm just trying to find out.
I
what's
think
happening.
Ace
Pick
knows.
me.
Yeah, I'll let Ace do it.
So he fucking went on this whole thing about the government is watching people. They're spiteful people. YouTube.
Okay, we
You're
chose the
gonna
wrong person. Hold on. Ace, can you drop out, drop back in or something? You got to fix your internet.
Is it better now?
It keeps, like, cutting in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay. Sorry, I was outside smoking a cigarette. But so with Pinoid, he fucking went off on this little fucking tangent that he's gonna fucking get rid of his YouTube. He's gonna private all of his videos. He's gonna fucking basically I forget what the word is for fucking Twitter, where like it's protected or whatnot.
Yeah, it's
And,
just
like,
called protected, yeah.
Yeah, and like he's gonna do all that shit because the government supposedly said some shit about red flag laws and whatnot, and he doesn't want to end up being on a list. This is pretty much what it fucking boils down to. And I went on fucking Doc's stream last night and called him a fucking bitch. I was like, you are being a bitch about this shit. Like, this shit's been going on. If the fucking government wants to have your name on a list, your name is on a list. Suck it the fuck up. Like, for somebody who goes hard on the fucking internet, you're being a whiny fucking about this shit.
Now, I want to see if anyone agrees with me now. So that's pretty much what I have been told through various parties. The reason why I say I'm still confused is, does everyone else agree that doesn't make sense?
Yes.
And if it doesn't make sense, and that makes an incredible amount of nonsense. And so when it makes that little sense, it's got to be something else is going on. Something that does make sense. And so that's where I'm at, is I'm just so confused by this, because I'm like, that would be like if tomorrow Vlad was like, I'm privating everything, I'm leaving, I'm out, and I'm like, why? And then Vlad's like, they're doing a recall on Kellogg's Frosted Flakes because they were poisoned, and I don't want to take the chance of eating some Frosted Flakes that are poisoned while I'm doing a stream.
That was a horrible analogy. By
Well,
the way.
it wasn't just
No,
that.
my whole point is, like, it's nonsense. Like, I'd be like, that doesn't explain why you're leaving. And it does make sense, Addy. You got to put in the work to understand an analogy, because at any time, you can stop eating Frosted Flakes. Just don't eat them. It's the same thing with his YouTube stuff. Don't do shit that'll make you out to look like a shooter, and you're fine.
Well, and that's the other thing that fucking got me. He started talking about fucking different gun rights. And he goes, he basically posted something on Twitter saying that fucking if grocery store that
Are you stepping away from your computer again? Dude, you keep
No.
cutting in and out, man. You really got to. Yeah, it's bad.
Fucking. Anyway, so he posted something saying that, you know, if you're carrying a gun, don't bring it into a fucking store. Just leave it fucking. It's like, wait, so somebody who is supposedly for gun rights, you're telling me to leave it in the car so that they or steal my car gun? Like,
Ace,
what?
Ace, you gotta jump out and jump back in.
It's
Possibly even
it's really
restart
too
your
bad
router.
it's really too bad he cut out for that, because he was repeating his response on Twitter, which was fantastic.
I want to hear it. So that's why switch off and switch back on your router, and jump out, and then jump in again. I don't know. Try something, because I do want to hear what he was saying.
His response was when
No, don't ruin it.
Okay,
Let him-
fine.
Let him have his moment. But Addy, what have you developed new thoughts about this since I talked with you about it yesterday? Because let me put it this way, I feel hurt. My little feelings are hurt, because everybody knows that I as much as I tease him, he teases me too. That I've always stood up for the guy. I've always said I liked the guy. Always had his back. Unless he's like, oh, super MGTOW, kill women. Then I'm like, Pinoid, no. But I've always had his back. And I still, Addy, by the way, I still haven't gotten a DM back from him. Still. So he's just...
I don't know. I talked to him. I talked to him in DMs the other day.
Then I don't know if he thinks something about me that isn't true, or something.
I don't think Peanut is the kind of person who would hide that if he did. So I really wouldn't worry about that if I were you.
Yeah.
I still have the same. I still have the same opinion on this that I expressed to you and Vlad, but that's private opinion.
Fair enough. But yeah, I felt like he just ghosted me and others. Not everybody, but he just ghosted quite a few people, and it's just, that's it. That's it. Bye. And again, it just doesn't make sense. I'll say live my feelings. No one else has to, but or the best way I can make sense of it is he's scared because something in his past might come up. That's the best thing I got. Wow, Vlad's quiet. Fucking hey. I can get used to this. More dead air, dude. It's nice.
Entertain us, Zal.
Dude, don't interrupt the quiet. I need this. In fact, everyone in chat, let's just enjoy some quiet. How about Addy, you just breathe into the mic heavily for a bit.
Hey, if you want to get off to me, that's fine, but we probably shouldn't do it on stream.
Okay, now you made it gay.
Vlad, Ace is waiting. I think our host just randomly disappeared without saying anything.
Yeah. I just want to state for the record that Vlad's host abilities
He said
do
that
not
he had to
represent
pee.
do not represent my own. Okay. Just want to say that for the record. All this dead air and boring shit. It's all the fault always goes to the host, right, Addy?
I don't know. I never have dead air in my stream.
I'm always
that's
okay
a
with blaming
lie.
Vlad.
That's a lie, Addy. Come on.
I have 10 people screaming over each other on my streams. What are you talking about? It's the opposite
You've
of dead
had
air.
plenty
It's
of dead
chaos.
air. Everyone does the dead air.
Doesn't matter. I don't have streams anymore.
Why?
Because I'm too lazy to figure out a replacement for
Hangouts?
For Hangouts.
Discord. You don't know how to use OBS?
Yeah, there's something I'm going to try to use first called StreamYard. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
See, Geek knows. He even said I don't have dead air. I have a room full of spurgs most nights.
You're a bag of lies. You've had dead air plenty of times.
Maybe during the times I passed out on my streams. I don't really know what happened then.
Oh, those were the days.
I remember one stream where I passed out for at least an hour, and when I woke up, it pretty much it was still full of people, but they were all different people.
Oh yeah, I did. I think I do remember that. Wasn't I around?
Maybe. I mean, you were. I knew you back then. I don't know if you were there for that particular one.
Yeah, the equivalent of your streams are you running into a bar, insulting everyone's mom, and then passing out on the floor drunk.
The funny thing is, when I go into bars in real life, I'm actually very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, mute the stream, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. I didn't know if I was gonna get back in.
Yeah, I just now got back. I had to pee and get myself another thing of whiskey. So, 'cause that's my thing tonight. Yeah, I was called, what was it that Viable Ninja said? Dutch Brave? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. I believe Ninja's Euro trash, so I mean, does he even speak English? Really?
Hey, that's rude. That's rude. Is he European, though?
That's my understanding.
I mean, if he is, good luck with those fucking potato peelers.
Someone's screaming in the background. Take care of that.
Yeah, hold on.
It's not me. It's not me. Haha, I win.
It's. Hey, I love how Ace said that as if that happens a lot. He's like, it's not me this time.
It's a true statement, though. But no, I was trying to explain the fucking Pinoid's fucking moral faggotry.
Oh, you're gonna dunk on Pinoid?
Yeah, no.
I am kind of upset with him and a little bit, yeah.
No,
about all this. It doesn't make sense.
And I'll give you that. Yeah, it does make sense.
And what were you gonna say though before you to leave because you were cutting in and out?
Well, it had to do with fucking firearms, and Eddie was saying something about the whole fucking response that I gave to him because he put something on Twitter about like with firearms, like you shouldn't have to carry them inside a building. Leave it in your fucking car. I was like, wait, so you want me to leave my fucking firearm in the car so it could be stolen, or somebody steals my car and then gets my firearm? Like, because that makes sense. He's like, who steals who steals cars nowadays? And I gave him different articles of like cars being stolen, firearms being stolen. Like,
yeah, that sounds like a weird. That sounds like a very anti-Pinoid thing to say.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I was running off angry vaginas. That was what happened there.
No worries. Ace is giving his rigmarole on Penoid right now.
Okay, yeah. So with Penoid, like, let's.
No, Ace is talking right now. Is what I meant.
Oh, okay. We'll continue. Go ahead, Ace. You have my absolute permission
Wow,
to.
sarcasm. Holy shit. Ace did nothing wrong.
I did all the things wrong. Don't lie. Anyways, so between him like fucking bitching back for the whole firearms thing and him going, the government is gonna fucking look at me sideways. Like, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you so moral fagging so hard right now? I don't understand it. Why have you become a bitch? Like, and I fucking laid into him last night in Doc Stream. And I fucking kept laying into him. I was, one of the things he brought up is if the government versus civilians. And I was like, do you not understand the difference of like training and like what training fucking does to an individual with firearms fucking knowledge? Like, I will carry my fucking firearm into any building. I don't give a fuck if it has no gun sign. I will fucking go in there with it. What's the worst that's going to happen to me? I'm going to get no trespassing ticket.
Yeah, that could happen to you. Private property. They can make up their rules, whatever. They're free to do that.
Vlad, did you see Fembot just said she sent you the clip of Tonka's reaction?
Yeah, I'm actually was getting ready to interrupt you guys because I haven't seen it.
But real quick, let's close out this Pinoy shit so that way I can take my ass to bed.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna leave us? Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker, I got kids getting up in less than fucking 4 hours.
Oh, I fucked a lady once and had kids. Oh, big deal.
Well, I mean, it's a bigger fucking thing than Tonka.
Well, that's true. Do you think he'll ever become a dad? Do you think he'll ever become a dad and the mom will be Van?
It's rather unlikely when it's her dick going up his ass.
I was gonna say no, because Vamp already took those fucking nuts from him.
Yeah. I mean, Addie, like, is it a joke when you do the tranny stuff? Because I mean, that is a woman.
I have, thank God, never seen her from the waist down, but I have seen a shirtless picture of her, and it's indecipherable. It's a 12-year-old boy.
She does look like a very young girl, and that's creepy. But she's definitely a girl.
Well, you can have your opinion. I have mine.
All right, fair enough. Ace, what were you saying? Finish up so you can go be a parent and stuff.
No, I was waiting for you to fucking finish, Sal. You were starting to talk.
Whoa. Okay. I deserved that one. I had that coming. Well?
Don't give us a Tonka dead air. Finish that.
We're waiting on you. I said finish up so you can go.
No, I asked you what the fuck your thoughts were because fucking you started talking about Pinoid and then fucking Addie fucking added in and blah 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 and then Medicare Fembot fucking had something.
You're asking what my feelings are on the whole Pinoid thing?
Yeah, like what do you see? What the fuck is going on with that?
Oh, I guess you weren't here for that. I guess that's when you popped out.
No,
I don't know.
Because you fucking hate on me and you were like, you're fucking audio. You need to leave. You need to leave right now.
Yeah, but I did already give my feelings, but like my feelings on it are I'm kind of upset. Feelings are hurt. And the only thing that I could think of that would make more sense out of the whole thing is he's really scared that something dark in his past is gonna come to light. That's the best I can think of.
Well, is that it? Is that all you guys got?
Well, no, I could understand that, but like to me, I don't understand like his reversal of the roles of like him going hard on the government and him going hard about like fucking pro fucking gun rights and doing shit like that. Like now all of a sudden he's just basically laying down and being a bitch about it. And that's what I did on fucking Doc's stream. I called him the fuck out. And I was like,
I can
dude,
back this
what
up. That it did happen. I mean,
yeah, I was like, what the fuck happened to you, dude? Like, you were fucking anti-government. You were calling the government out on all their bullshit. And all of a sudden the government says some fucking sly things about like, yeah, we might fucking report you. We might put you on watch list. I was like, bitch, I've been on watch lists before. I fought the watch list. I could fucking own guns again. Like, and
Yeah, the only one here that has to, that's probably going to be red flagged is Vlad.
what? What are you saying?
Vlad, even your tweet today.
What tweet?
You come on, man. You just love the attention.
What attention? I don't like attention. I don't want attention. What are you talking about?
When you ask the question, like, seriously, what is so wrong about school shootings?
Yeah, what is wrong with it? Tell me. What's objectively wrong with it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Take this bait, goddammit.
Can't. You're dude, no, you're gonna get purple flag.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, it's just worse.
Okay. No, I look, here's the thing. I just like pissing people off. What's wrong with that?
I know, but Jesus, dude. I don't know, make it funny at least so that it's like, oh, ha ha ha.
Well, look, here's the thing. It's not for other people's entertainment. It's for mine. So
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you know,
and you being cringed
be
out in
surprised-
any facet makes me happier.
I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, all of a sudden just all your shit was gone.
Yeah, I mean, like in my state, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty confident my state won't allow that.
I mean,
Alright.
if you put it in a sense of like, school shootings aren't that bad because we just eliminated a few different Elizabeth Warrens, like, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
no,
look.
I can see that.
Look, here's how I see it.
Oh, okay.
Now let me put this in a different way. All right. Okay. Oh, with school shootings.
I regret bringing this up.
Okay, this isn't this. Look, I just got. Let me just say this. Okay. School shootings. Do I think those are bad? Well, yes. Okay, I'll be honest. Yes, it's bad because you're literally killing society's future. So in a somewhat objective sense, that I would consider that a form of terrorism. Okay. However,
Well, it's not. That's not terrorism.
oh, I mean a form of like the action of literally destroying the future of the country. Yeah, I mean like that's
No, that's just a horrific act.
whatever. Okay, look,
terrorism-
let's not get hung up on the pedantry. That's my thing. Okay. Secondly, but here's the thing: all I'm trying to say, if somebody went to a special ed school and shot up a bunch of Downs kids, they'd just be doing society a favor, and I'd be okay
and
with
that's-
that.
Okay. All right. Okay. No. Zell.
And
disavows.
I will agree. Like, I not with some,
What?
but with fucking Vlad. Like, he's doing us all a favor. Are you kidding me? You know how much money we're going to save through Social Security?
Don't ever expect me to feel bad when you guys get red flagged out of the.
Hey, Michael Serta. But yeah, whatever. I mean, like, you know, we're saving money
If
on
I
Social
get
Security.
red flagged because of you two,
You don't even own a gun.
I don't. That's true. No, but like they're even talking about like it's not about owning a gun either. I mean, it's a little bit about that, but you don't. It's not just about like, oh, you're red flagged, and the consequence is you can't own guns. What they want to do is like they want to essentially put together a system that targets certain behavioral patterns, and then at that point, it could be anything from you can't own a gun all the way to involuntary, psych ward hold.
Can
Yeah.
This is
I
something that I brought. This is something that I brought up with Pinoy though. Fucking, he was like, "Do you not understand that this is what the government is trying to fucking go to?" I was like, "Do you not understand that This is the point that government's already at. Like, if you are slightly suspected in some sort of terrorist fucking thing, they can fucking suspend your rights with the Constitution. You don't get shit. You
You know
get,
what's awesome about this though? The only awesome thing that came out of this is what I find funny is like once Trump made that announcement, like everyone's losing their minds. But I notice everyone that's losing their minds, it's all the same. In fact, I couldn't find another person that agreed with me. Remember when like there's all that talk and discussion came about like social media is a public space, and so we need the government involved to implement and sustain the First Amendment. And I was one of the people who was like, I wasn't sure about it. I was very uneasy about the idea, and I got shit on for it. And I was like, dude, if you allow them in, like, that's it.
Okay, well,
And
guys,
now it's like the government is like, we're gonna work with the DOJ is gonna work with
well, Addie's been trying to
Facebook
talk,
and-
man.
I know he keeps talking over me. It's chronic.
I couldn't even hear you, dude. Maybe there was a glitch or an
Vlad,
issue.
your
Go
chat
ahead.
is expressing that this conversation is
Yeah,
pointless.
no,
And I'm
I
inclined to
agree.
with that.
I agree, and
Can we play the Tonka clip?
Yeah, I that's what I've been wanting to do this whole time.
You see what I put up with, Ace? You see what I put up with? No appreciation, Ace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pee in your shoes, Zill. Anyway,
Weird threat.
here we go.
What?
That's a red flag right there.
Hold on.
Ain't
Somebody's
it the crap
crowdfunding.
on
I've
fire?
not talked to them.
You gonna fight him?
What
Why is
are
he
you playing it right
I'm
now?
not supposed
Yes.
to do
Don't
it.
change your name this time,
So-
Puerto Rican.
I've never spoke to this. Why are they doing this? How are you gonna crowdfund? I don't know you.
Why do you need to crowdfund to fight?
Why don't
Hold
you?
on. Edelwolf said he
Am I
wants
supposed to be hearing
fight.
something?
Motherfucker, I want a goddamn unicorn.
Check chat.
That
Zill.
isn't a former
Or
Pro
video.
South champion. He said
So
he's
the
gonna
audience can't
crowdfund
hear
a
it?
fight.
The audience can, you can't.
Alright.
I'm just asking, don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the man. It's a fucking chat. I just think you're fucking dumb. If you're watching someone and you come back to me
Which
with that
chat?
message, I assume you watched that person.
Just watch the live video.
Where?
You're watching a
My
fucking
stream.
idiot.
A
Also-
viable ninja for 5, whatever that is, euros, pounds, something. Oxygen, you are a neo-Luddite? Luddite? I don't know that word. Technology is our pet. Stop being cray-cray.
Fucking
Bloody,
You all need to get educated.
bloody.
get him
Get
to
some
sound it out
scholarship.
for you. Get him to phonetic spell that shit.
You ignorant.
You ignorant.
You just ignorant.
Motherfuckers be ignorant and shit. Thinking things gonna be alright. Things ain't gonna be alright.
Worry.
About a thing.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Hold on. He said, no, I just saw it on Twitter. I just saw this. Let me check something. Just saw it on Twitter. Now, what was the name that he gave me a minute ago?
Anus Vlad.
Anus Vlad.
Anus
Okay, so I
Vlad.
go to his channel, and I'm going to see if he watches videos from Anus Vlad.
He's that faggot that you call anus. Well, everyone calls anus because
That's not the question,
Why
you
not?
fucking Mark. Shut up for a second. Busy.
you shut up.
Now, let's see.
You saying
Oh.
saying that?
Now to wrap up the saga of the guy who definitely doesn't watch the other guy. He not only watches the other guy, he follows him on Twitter, and he does streams with him. This fucking Mark in the chat
Fag.
even has a fucking Andy Worski profile picture.
This fucking Mark.
What a faggot.
Look
Yes.
at this dude.
What a glorious fucking thing. Just keep saying it, Axe. You're hilarious when you say it. It's so amazing.
Wow. So they already pretty much pussed out. That's great. Anus Vlad, get that anal? Yeah. You guys might have a delay, so I'll be quiet while you're trying to watch it.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what? He just pretty much, because I think I just caught last chunk. He pretty much just said no or something. Or
Nah,
what?
he didn't say that. See, what he did was, I don't even know who this is. Like that bullshit. Even though he's.
Oh, didn't I say he would? And Ace called this too. Didn't
Yep.
I say that he would do that?
Yeah.
I said he would. I said he would do one of two things. He would do that, or he would say something to the effect of, "I'll fight Zell first."
Yeah, he didn't do that last part. But see, here's the thing. That clip is going to be used in a video coming up really soon, by the way, everyone. But yeah, thank you, Medic or Fimbot, for that. And yeah, no, but ultimately, yeah, I think that's hilarious. I don't know you. Like, yeah, okay. Well, here's the funny thing. Like, he's the one that coined the phrase "anus Vlad." His buddy in the call, or whatever you want to call it, because I'm old, basically said the same thing, called him out for that.
Well, isn't it kind of your fault for having a name that's one letter away from anus?
No, look, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with that. Like, call me whatever you want. It's fine. The point I'm trying to get at is I find it really hilarious that he's like, I don't know who this is. And then his buddy is like, yeah, you do. You called him Anus Vlad. And then Tonka's like, shut up. Like, yeah, isn't that funny? That's hilarious to me. But yeah, no, Adawolf brought that up. That's hilarious. Anal Vlad, yeah. But
there was something else interesting I noted on that.
Oh.
Because Tonka is not, he's not someone like Caesar or any of the other random people on Twitter who just talk shit. Because he doesn't do Twitter anymore. He sure seemed to be able to find out that that Adawolf was following you on Twitter.
Yeah.
How that happened.
Yeah. It's very interesting. He said, let me check it out or something like that, right? I mean, pretty interesting, isn't it?
He probably does. Well, he probably does have an account. I don't think that's too,
damning.
No, I just don't think that's too conspiracy theorist thing to say. Like,
No, I mean, I have sock accounts, man. I'm not gonna.
he probably has an account, but he just wants to keep it on the down low and just use it to, keep track of what's going on.
By the way, Viable Ninja, your pathetic excuse for a country sucks. Just so you know that too.
Why are you mean to Viable Ninja?
Because Viable Ninja's a cuck.
Why is he a cuck?
I don't care. Like, words don't mean
Well,
anything to them. It's not gonna mean,
you
doesn't
said-
mean shit to me. That's all I care about.
Because this nigger can't even fucking carry a potato peeler. Like, you can't
is he
even.
Irish?
No, like, he's European, so you can't have a fucking knife out there. You can't have a
Oh, I
potato
see what you're
peeler.
saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, in some areas, if I remember, like, they've confiscated spoons, man.
I'm just trying to understand why you're being so mean to Viable Ninja. Is he just like a troll or something?
No, he is the personification of Tonka's White Knight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, yeah, he and urine jabbers.
Yeah, whenever you're in jabbers. But yeah, whenever you think fucking Kumatard, a Viable Ninja fits that fucking bill to an excessive degree. And water jabbers, honestly, yeah, that too. Actually, I'd say a Viable Ninja's a bit higher on that tier, though. Because, like, put it in as an example, Water Jabbers hasn't said a word. If he's been here, he hasn't said shit. But a Viable Ninja just pops up in every fucking stream that has anything to do remotely with Tonka.
I've personally seen Water Jabbers more than I've seen Viable Ninja, but the only time I heard Water Jabbers talk was when he went on the Caffeinated or Die stream. And, like, this is what's so unfortunate, like, what I guess sort of bothers me. But sometimes I'll hear some of these quote-unquote Kumatards speak, and I'll be like, man, like, you don't sound like a bad guy. And then it just, like, it's even more depressing, because I'm like, why are you doing this to yourself? You don't sound like a terrible guy,
Yeah, so here's my issue with Water Jabbers. This is where I very first had when on that Caffeinator to Die stream when he was like, "Don't make fun of those autists, man. Oh my god!" Like I'm right there. I was just like, "Okay, you're done. You're automatically nothing to me at that point." And that's kind of my point of view on it. The moment, like, see, there was a time where there was a term called weaponized autism, and where they took autism and made that a good thing. And then all of a sudden, it's now a crippling thing where you can't make fun of them autists. And Water Jabbers is one of those people who have advocated for that argumentation. So ultimately, no,
you know what? That's you reminded me of that. That's right. Water Jabbers was the guy that when Caffeinator to Die, I believe, gave anti-hero shit for making fun of Thrax and Jacob. Not okay. That was gay. That was really dumb. Like, don't tease a guy who, you know.
Oh, by the way, Zill,
like, shoot. Yeah.
Can I make a criticism about your video? I had one thing that I felt
no,
that
no, you can't.
Well, I mean this in a good way. Like, one thing you should have added. I love it. I just wish that there was one thing you would have added that I felt would have been brilliant and would have set the tone for the whole thing.
Everybody wanted one thing. Addy even did that too. He's like,
no. This actually, you wouldn't even argue my point. In fact, I bet you might even be tempted to throw it in there. And that is when you went on Caffeinated or Die, and you said your little prediction that actually ended up coming true.
Oh yeah, when I screamed at all.
Yeah, like that, like a fucking nut radio caller. Like it's hilarious. Like I heard it when I first heard the video. I'm like you can barely hear you, and you're like screaming into the microphone. I'm like, dude, this is like one of those nut guys that calls into like fucking nut radio, and like, but isn't like it's crazy and ends up being correct, and it was hilarious. Like, the government's fucking watching us, guys, and then it turns out it's true.
What's really hilarious is if you look at the chat, we're not going to be hearing from Ninja for a while.
But no, what was really funny about that was, like everyone knows, I have been and still am completely banned from showing up on any of Antoine's stuff. It's been like that for quite some time.
What a faggot.
And like this is the funny thing. The only time he ever let me on was the time that Tonka was going to show up. I didn't know Tonka was going to show up, but he did. But on that stream, for some reason, he was like, this is a special stream where I'm letting anybody on. And then he included at the very end of that sentence, even Zell.
Yeah.
And so, and at the time, I was driving. So I heard that.
Which just made it funnier, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I heard that, and I didn't have my headset. I didn't have little, pods or anything on me at the time. I didn't bring anything with me. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to do this, and so I, messaged him and I'm like, I'm game, link, whatever. And, I just popped in and I regret not going hard on, Antoine. Cause Antoine did genuinely fool me, as far as him going to the Tonka camp. I thought for a second there he was sort of being objective. But Sparky, yeah, definitely. That's the one I definitely called.
Actually, called both, honestly. I mean, it came true on both fronts.
Well, I pretty much, it wasn't so much I know what's going to happen to you. It was more, I don't remember exactly what I said. But it was more of, this is what's going to happen if you go down this path, if you choose this thing. So it was kind of a warning, and yes, it did unfortunately come true.
Yeah, but anyway, I do want to say we hit the fucking over 2 hour mark, and I kind of want to end it here, and I want to go to Doc's stream and kind of chill for a bit, end on this high note we got going, and
Yeah, if you're not already watching Doc's stream,
no, I'm 100% trying to chill Doc right now. Yeah, Doc's live right now. I'm about to head over there. So, in fact, I will grab a link if anybody wants to go watch, because I'm sure Viable Ninja's already fucking there anyway. And, yeah, and I want, if you guys want to continue hanging out or whatever, I'll be
bye.
there. So, there's a link to Doc's stream. Go check that shit out, and, yeah. I'll be there. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. People in the chat, Ace, Zell, who fucking left like a homo, Slayer, who said nothing like a homo, and Addy, of course. I was actually pretty happy when Addy came on. He's the best homo on the internet, in my opinion.
I try.
Yeah, I actually like Addy. So for some fucking reason, okay, and yeah. So and Ace. I feel like he passed out, so it doesn't matter anyway. Anyway, thanks everybody.
I'm
okay.
still here, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for coming. You, Ace, too, and everybody have a good night. Jumping over to Docs, people go check that out. And fuck everybody. Go suck on shotguns and shit. Yeah. Oh, wait, so Geek Flew asked what Discord. I guess I can send him a Discord link, I guess, if that's what he wants. If that's what he's talking about. I guess I can just go ahead and throw this in here anyway. Yeah, so there's my Discord link if anybody wants to jump into that thing. And yeah, so anyway, thanks everybody for coming.